Good evening, and today we're talking about the science of court of honors. Now, you might be asking yourself, what is a court of honor? I'll explain what a court of honor is really quick. It's like a dinner that our troop hosts every 3 months where they recognize all the scouts for their achievements, rank advancements, merit badges, basically everything that they did. Service hours, hiking, camping, all the fun stuff, And there's food. It's like a dinner, which is really fun. So how the event is structured is there's a thing called the audience, where everyone sits at, and it's just chairs, nothing else. Which really sucks to sit at, because for one, there's no tables. You have to eat the food on your lap. And there's no room, it's pretty cramped. And there's the SPL table, which is the best place ever. In the front of the room, you get a table, and you get candles. It's a candlelit dinner, bro. Insane. Okay. So now that you know the basic context of what a court of honor is, we can move into the basic sciences of a court of honor. So, the first part of a court of honor will be the script. The beginning of the court of honor, normally, your troop will have some sort of preparation, intro, candle lighting thing. That's what our SPL thing does. And I was able to light 4 candles today, which is pretty cool. I'm not the SPL, but I filled in for SPL, which is pretty cool. And if you don't know what SPL is, basically you need to be elected as an SPL, and it's a stressful job. I'm not up for that yet. I am already too much being the historian. So after you finish your intros, such as lighting the candles, giving or saying grace and all, you will be dismissed to get food. Now, normally how my troop dismisses our scouts to get food is we go adults and guests, younger scouts, and then we go, or like the Cub Scouts, and then we go from oldest to youngest afterwards. Oldest patrols to youngest patrols. Now, my patrol falls dead center, 8th grade, dead center in the middle, which is a good place to be, seeing that for majority of our time with our troop, we were always near the end of the line, but I'm the Eagles patrol, the SPL patrol. Like, I'm currently in the Eagles patrol, temporarily, currently. It sucks being last. It really does. Like, I remember at one point we were second to last, because Eagles always go last, right? But at the point we were second to last, there was no food left, and there was no food left today for me either, so that's fine. I didn't need to eat anything anyways. But other than that, moving on, after you get the food, you probably sit down, eat, unless you're at the SPL table, in which you say some more scout-like stuff, and then you eat. You get like 20 minutes to eat, which is a really rushed everything. It's like stuffing food in your mouth, right? You don't really do anything. You talk with your friends. You just hang around. Make sure you throw all your trash away, because it'll come back to bite you after the event, unless you do it proactively. After you finish eating and you finish cleaning up, the Scoutmaster will start with awards. There will go from youngest to oldest patrols this time, in reverse. And they will call up your awards. Like, our youngest patrol is the Black Mambas patrol. They're in 6th grade. And, like, they're fine. Don't worry about them. They're just the most chaotic kids I've ever met. Like, okay, so we have a couple of kids in the Black Mambas that are not considered problematic, but just very hyper. We have a kid named Jerry in that patrol. He's just overall a really energetic kid. He's fun to work with, but sometimes he can be a bit of a hassle. No complaints though. Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine, don't worry. I'm just a historian. What do? I take videos for people. Anyways, then after you get all your awards, like today I got like the Patriot thing award, Youth Patriotism, whatever. The medal, the really fancy medal. Okay, well, for those of you in scouting, you guys know what I'm talking about. And so afterwards, you guys will just say your patrol yell, sit down, and wait for the patrol after you to go. Like, this was a fairly short court of honor because, like, it's the end of the year, no one's really getting anything. Everyone's spending time with their families instead of investing time in your merit badge classes, unless you're me, because I am boring person. Okay. Anyways, afterwards, you guys will do a lot of cleaning up, putting away chairs, putting away tables, and it's okay. We played a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons afterwards. Yeah, I know I'm a very not interesting person, but that's okay. Afterwards, you just go home and get ready to do some more awards and advancement for the next Court of Honor. Court of Honor is a really fun thing that we do. After putting out the candles, we just get everything packed up, and we go home. It's just a really short thing, and it's pretty fun. This time, I had a lot of, it was pretty good eating off of the table for once. Nothing really to complain, except for the fact that I only got, 3 things, because normally a season for as many awards as physically possible is summer. During the summertime, I have an infinite or a virtually infinite amount of free time on my hands. So I end up bringing 13 plus merit badges to the table. Last time I got 13 merit badges, including half of them being Eagle required, which was life-saving. That was pretty fun. I got to take off street clothes really fast. Yes. And I got to swim a lot. I also did the mile swim, which I'm proud of, because swimming a mile is much harder than running a mile. Anyways, so back to Court of Honors. Court of Honors are pretty cool, pretty fun, and in general, I really do like them. So, I guess that wraps up today. Thank you guys, and see you tomorrow, Lamau.